morning, everybody. Headed out on a solo trip just for one night. It's December 28th, and I guess I'm trying to get one more trip in before the year ends. Today's trip is, again, another trip to the Red River Gorge. Temperature's supposed to be 44 degrees at its high, 32 at the low. Looking forward to having some fun, resetting, relaxing, and seeing some of the beautiful things the gorge has to offer. So join me on another adventure. So we are getting off the Bert T. Combs Highway, and the first thing you have to do here when you get into Slade is, if you turn left here at this intersection, you can go to the Shell and you can pick up a pass there that will allow you to park your car overnight and stay overnight in the gorge. Pull in here and grab a parking permit. All right, we made it. We're in the Red River Gorge at Auxier Trailhead. First sign we've come across here. This parking lot is full. People are pulling in and there's no more spots. I barely got one here, so I don't know what they have to do for that. Here is the map of what we're doing. We're gonna start here. We're gonna take this little road walk. It says going to Double Arch. This is where the Auxier Branch Trail cuts off, but we'll go ahead and head to Double Arch, check that out, maybe eat lunch there, come back, Auxier Branch Trail up to Courthouse Rock, then we'll head down, and along one of these ridges, there's a couple of campsites, so we'll stay there tonight. Tomorrow we'll hike the rest of the way out. Doing great so far. Sense sarcasm here. Pretty sure we came in and saw these beautiful views. Realized I hadn't even turned on my map yet. Looked at the GPS. Pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. So headed back to the trailhead. We're gonna see if I did something wrong. This looks a little more like an old road walk. I think we're on track now. We just came to the edge of the gravel road. Really nice overlook here. And there's a obvious path down this way, right by the dangerous cliffs sign. There was another one back there, not even a 1/10 of a mile. I think this one goes to a few campsites and overlooks, and then that one is going to take us to Double Arch and Courthouse Rock. Here's a look of Double Arch from the other side of the cliff. What looks to be just a little teeny arch from this side was that huge expanse and drop off from up there. You can go all the way to the top, but again, I was plenty high enough where I was at, so I didn't go all the way up. All right, back to the trail. Well, I just lost half of my brand new Amazon Find tripod. So now I'm stuck without my tripod for the rest of the trip, but what that's missing, this is not lacking in scenery. About to walk through this little part of the gorge next to a creek. Plenty muddy. So we're headed uphill. Straight ahead, that's Courthouse Rock. And if you look over here to the left of the trail, that little gap right there, that's where I just came from. That's Double Arch. I don't know if you can see in this video or not, but it's called Double Arch because there's an arch, the bigger arch there at the bottom, which is what you can probably see. Then on top, there's a rock and another little bit of air coming through. So 2 arches in one. I just saw a whole bunch of people climbing these. They're crazy. Pretty cool walk right now. I'm on Auxier Ridge Trail, and it's all rock here at the top. If you look over, there might be 15 feet there before it drops. And this side, 5 to 10. And that's just gorge on either side. I'm getting pretty low on battery. I'm trying to decide what to do. It's 3:30. I could make it to camp probably within the next half an hour easily. But I could make it back to the car within the next hour. And I'm almost thinking, the trail goes down there. That's probably 10 to 15 feet down. Anyways, I'm thinking maybe I don't want to freeze tonight. So I'm not quite sure what to do. I'll have to decide before my phone dies. All right, I better put it away so I can get down there. This is Auxier Ridge Trail. This is just stunning. Just beautiful. Sun's trying to come out. It's tried to come out a couple times today, but not really much of anything. Don't know if you can see that or not, but across the way is Double Arch again. So I walked all of that all the way here and down into the valley, and then all the way up here. I don't know if you can see it yet. Courthouse Rock right over there, and then back. Pretty neat. Well, I'm officially less than 10% of my battery. I have a battery in my pack somewhere, but I really don't want to get it out. But here's the trail. And that's all. That's all she is. All right, y'all, I did decide to stay out here after all. It's getting a little chilly, but camp is set up. We got the tiger wall and everything in it. Getting ready to eat, get some dinner made and eat. Anyways, let me show you what the campsite tonight looks like. So the trail is right there, right up an incline. I can hear people on the trail, but they can't see me. Right over here, we might have 20 feet before you probably shouldn't go over there. And then on the other side of the tent, we have, I wouldn't go more than about 15 feet before you don't know what's after that. So anyways, it's okay. It's not a great spot, but it'll be fine for the night. So I'm gonna go get some dinner and talk to these people, and maybe we'll be back later. It's about 9 o'clock, in the tent, in the sleeping bag, ready for bed. I got to share a fire with a couple from Cincinnati. Wasn't really a video kind of night around the fire. Everybody's pretty much trying to just stay warm. So no video of that. Ironically though, we have service up here. So as I was checking out and posting a few pics to Instagram, I saw that Jason Helmendaler is also down here. So he's down here with another YouTuber. Hopefully we'll meet up with them tomorrow. I don't know what it is about every time I come to the Red River Gorge, but last time we met Jeremy with All Things Outdoors, and now Jason, who I also met at the YouTube meetup. So it's pretty funny. Maybe all us Ohioans come down here to try to stay warm. I don't know, I think it's about 34 degrees right now, so I don't know how warm that is, but I'm definitely better prepared this time than the last time. I am not cold at all, so I think I'll sleep plenty warm. I might even have to take some layers off, but about to listen to an audiobook and call it a night. See y'all in the morning. Morning. Up and at 'em. Been up for about 45 minutes. I did get a little bit of sleep, so that's a plus. I'm packed up, I'm ready to go. And as I looked over here at where the other group of people was camping last night, I saw something that sort of bothered me a little bit. So, oh yeah, it sort of bothers me a lot of bit. You know, there's no water up here, so to douse your fire takes a little bit of planning and making sure you have enough water to douse it. But you can tell that this hasn't even been attempted to be put out. They did try to take some of the leaves away, but honestly, if there was an ember that caught on fire, it wouldn't stand a chance. And they didn't even try it because there's an active flame right there. So I'm gonna go get my water bladder. I should have at least a liter, and I'm gonna see if I can't put this thing out. Far from the best job, but I'm not quite sure how much water I have left. At least now it's doused and just smoking. Hopefully I got these chunks that were burning big enough that the rest that's in there isn't gonna ignite. Point being, people, if you're gonna have a fire in the morning, make sure you have the water to put it out. All right, we're headed out. Back to the parking lot.
Yeah, we're gonna hook up this one.
Morning. There's the car. Well, y'all, we made it back to the car, back to the trailhead. This hike is finished. My final thoughts on this hike are, it's a pretty cool hike. The Auxier Ridge portion, if you're gonna do that, has some big boulders. A couple of them you need to climb. Not too big, I think 10 to 15 feet were the biggest ones, but there's some climbing spots. A lot of rocks on that trail. The branch trail in between was a little muddy down by a creek, pretty nonetheless. And then, what was the other trail? Double Arch Trail. It was pretty easy. Gravel walk for 1.3 miles downhill, and then up to Double Arch, and then around. So nice trail. If I were to rate this with Hanson's Point, because that's the only other one I've done, Hanson's Point definitely wins. Campsites at Hanson's Point are much better, and the view at Hanson's Point is unbelievable, but some nice views this direction too. So Jason Helmendaler was nice enough to hang out and wait for me. They got to the trailhead a little before I did this morning. His buddies had to take off. But if you're not subscribed already to Jason's channel, Jason Helmendaler, check him out. All right, y'all, see you on the next trip. Goodbye 2018. Can't wait to see what 2019 brings.